This is the image you should see when you open up Google SketchUp. When you first open up Google SketchUp, you may or may not have a person here for scale. I'm going to show you how to draw a simple cube, and you're going to choose that by using the rectangle command. As you put your mouse over the icons, it should say rectangle, circle, and whatever the icon means. Go back to rectangle, click on it one time, and you notice that your pencil now has a little rectangle icon next to it. To start it, you need to choose a point. Choose the center origin, click one time, and notice how as I drag it out, you can make it as big as the size as you want. In the lower right hand corner, it says dimensions and gives you the measurements. When you click to drop your rectangle, you now have the opportunity to type in the size you want. I'm going to make this rectangle 14 feet, and when you do the foot symbol, it needs to be that one little dash next to the 4. You need to add the comma and then type in the next number. I'm going to type in 20 feet. And notice all my symbols and all my numbers are accurately typed in the dimension area. When you are done, you hit enter. Notice how the square adjusted to my measurement. To make this square simply 3D, you can use the icon called push-pull. It looks like a cardboard box with a red arrow coming out of the top. When you click on this icon, your mouse has now become the same icon. Move your mouse over to the area that you want to either push or pull. Notice how it goes from a solid gray to a dotted gray. That means it's selected. Click one time on the surface and move it in the direction that you want to go in. You can either go in an upward direction or a downward direction. I'm going to go in an upward direction. Again, in the lower right hand corner where it says dimensions, you can type in the measurement. I'm going to type in 10 feet. Hit enter. That's a 10-foot height wall right there. To add any features to it, you hit the black arrow, which is a select tool. Choose the surface that you want to add to it and then design your shape. For example, I'm going to add a rectangle on the front of my cube. So go back to rectangle. I will just click somewhere on the face, drag it here. I'll make it 6 feet by 2 feet. So type in 6 feet, comma 2 feet, enter. There's a 6 by 2 rectangle. And I'm going to cut into my shape. Click on the push-pull icon. Notice how I can now select either this small rectangle or the other rectangle. And I'm going to click on it and go back into the shape. Click on it, notice how it's polka dot, go back into your shape as far as you want to go. You can type it in the lower right hand corner as a distance, or you can go all the way to the back of your shape and see where it says on edge. When you click on that, you have now created a tunnel through your shape. You can see the green line going through it. This works for any shape. I'll draw a simple circle, draw it on the top, and the radius, I'm going to make it 2 feet, enter. Click on the push-pull icon. Notice how I can do the circle or the large shape. I will make it a cylinder and come out the top. The height is up to you and the measurements are up to you. When you have completed, make sure you save your work. To delete anything that you do not wish to have, click on the select icon, choose the shape, and hit delete on the keyboard. Now you'll notice that it still left a hole and it left the top. You have to continue to delete what you do not want, so click on the shape and hit delete. Once you've completed, it should close up everything and back to normal. Click on the shape, hit delete. You'll notice that the distance has disappeared. Make sure you save your work, and that's how you make a simple cube with a circle or another rectangle inside of it.